Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary.
Have you ever found yourself in a disagreement? Perhaps with a friend, perhaps with a family member, or a colleague at work. It is a feeling we all know. It is an uncomfortable, often stressful part of human experience. Conflicts are like storms on the horizon. They can appear suddenly, darkening an otherwise sunny day. You might feel misunderstood. You might feel that someone has been unfair. These feelings are natural. They are a sign that something important to you is at stake. It is crucial to remember that disagreements themselves are not the true problem. The real challenge lies in how we choose to navigate them. The reasons are as numerous as the people on this earth. We each have our own unique set of beliefs, values, desires. We see the world through our own lens, shaped by our past experiences and future hopes. A simple misunderstanding can arise when my view clashes with yours. Neither of us is wrong, but our differing values can create friction. The first step in resolving any conflict is perhaps the most challenging. It requires you to control your own emotions. When we feel attacked, our instinct is to fight back. We want to raise our voice. We want to prove our point. We want to win. But has a shouting match ever truly solved anything? It drives the other person further away. It builds a wall between you. Begin in a friendly, calm way. Take a deep breath. Before you utter a word, pause. Quiet the storm within. Choose your timing wisely. Avoid talking when tired, hungry, or stressed. Suggest a time to talk when you can both be calm and focused. I can see this is important to both of us. Can we find a quiet moment to talk this afternoon? This sets a collaborative tone. Your tone speaks before your words. Keep your voice low and steady. Avoid pointing. Avoid crossing your arms. Maintain an open posture. Sit alongside when you can. Shift from confrontation to collaboration. Master the calm beginning. You open the door to understanding. After you have created a calm atmosphere, become a good listener. It is a rare and precious skill. Most of us do not truly listen. We wait for our turn to speak. We formulate our rebuttal. We look for flaws to attack. This is not listening. It is reloading. To resolve conflict, give full, undivided attention. Listen to understand, not to stockpile ammunition. Let the other person do a great deal of the talking. Encourage them to share. Can you tell me more about why you feel that way? What was it about that upset you? Do not interrupt. Being heard is a powerful balm. It diffuses anger and frustration. Hear the feelings behind the words. A trivial outburst may mask feeling unappreciated. Hurt, fear, disappointment. Listen for clues and acknowledge them. It sounds like you felt really hurt. I can hear how frustrating that must have been for you. This is not agreeing. It shows you understood. So, if I am understanding you correctly, is that right? It ensures you understood and proves you were paying attention. Once you have truly listened, see the situation from their point of view. This is the magic of empathy. Put yourself in another person's shoes. Feel what they are feeling. Dr. Gerald S. Nirenberg said, "You win cooperation by showing you identify with the other person's ideas and feelings. They believe, sincerely, they are right." Ask, why would a reasonable person think this way? Consider their background, experiences, and responsibilities, pressures, hopes, and fears. Critical feedback may be an attempt to ensure success and protect jobs. Understanding unlocks solutions. If I were in your position, I would probably feel the same way. Say it, and mean it. You are not abandoning your view. You are expanding it. Empathy is the antidote to tunnel vision. It makes others receptive and gives you a more accurate picture. Essential for solutions that work for everyone. After calmly listening and understanding, start building a bridge. Every disagreement has some patch of common ground. Your task is to find it. Shift focus from points of contention to areas of agreement. Emphasize shared goals. Respect, fairness, a positive outcome. We both want this project to be a success. We both want to do excellent work. This reframes the conflict as a shared challenge. Discuss differing methods to reach the same goal. Find any small point of agreement. I completely agree with you on that. Or, that's a very good point. Each agreement is another plank in your bridge. Now, there's a foundation for connection. Avoid but. Use and. I agree we need success, and I have thoughts to make the plan stronger. With calm tone, empathy, and common ground in place, craft a solution together. The key is together. Do not impose your solution, and do not simply give in. Work as a team to build a win-win outcome. Given that we both want common ground, what ideas do you have to move forward? Transfer ownership. It is now our problem. Ask for their ideas first to show respect. Be open to all suggestions. Write them down. Generate possibilities without judgment. Interesting idea. Add it to the list. What else? Look for ways to combine elements. Evaluate together. Pros and cons for both. Be flexible. Focus on the most critical needs. State the agreed plan clearly, and celebrate the shared win. Let us imagine a common scenario. Two good friends, Sarah and Mark, planned a weekend camping trip. 2 days before, Mark asks to bring his visiting cousin. Sarah is upset. She hoped for a quiet weekend to catch up. Her first instinct, no way. Instead, she remembers the principles and begins calmly. Mark, I was really looking forward to this trip. Can we talk for a minute about this? She listens as Mark describes feeling obligated and stressed. I can see you're in a tough spot. If my cousin flew in, I'd feel pressured too. He feels understood. We both want a good weekend, and a good visit for your cousin. They co-create ideas. Saturday, just us, as planned. And Sunday we return early for dinner with your cousin. Both needs met, the friendship grows stronger. Consider a familiar scene within a family. Mrs. Davis is frustrated with her son, Tom. Too much gaming, not enough homework, nagging, defensiveness, retreat. The house grows tense. She feels like a failure. He feels controlled. One evening, she chooses a calm approach. She waits for a good moment.
I've noticed we've been arguing a lot. It makes me sad. Can we talk?
Tom, surprised, listens.
Help me understand what's going on.
Games connect me with friends and help me de-stress.
He feels overwhelmed and avoids homework. She hears his need for connection and fear of failure.
I didn't realize games mattered so much for staying in touch. I've avoided overwhelming work too. We both agree schoolwork is important, and time with friends matters too, right?
They shift from verses to balance. She invites ideas.
Together they agree. 1 hour homework first. Mom helps with math. Then his time is his own.
A workable rhythm emerges. A win-win that strengthens their relationship. We have traveled a path from conflict to resolution. The journey may seem complex, but the core principles are simple. Carry this guide with you. Not rigid rules, just friendly signposts. Mastering them solves problems and builds respect. First, begin in a friendly way. Take a breath. Choose a calm moment. Your tone sets the stage. Second, become a master listener. Let them talk. Listen to understand, not to reply. Encourage full expression. Listen for feelings behind words. Third, see it through their eyes. Empathy is your magic wand. Fourth, build a bridge by finding common ground. Finally, create the solution together. Brainstorm, be flexible, craft a win-win. Start calmly, listen deeply, see their view, find common ground, build together. You hold the key to transform discord into understanding and bonds into strength.
Welcome to an exclusive preview of methodologies that are literally changing how we resolve conflicts worldwide. I'm Dr. Sarah Chen, and what you're about to see represents the cutting edge of peace-building science. At the World Peace Products and Services Expo, we're showcasing 5 revolutionary approaches that work from boardrooms to war zones.
The first methodology is structured mediation. In my 20 years with the UN, I've seen this transform impossible situations. We're talking about systematic approaches that turn adversaries into collaborators. Take the 2019 South Sudan peace talks. Traditional mediation failed for months until we implemented the three-circle framework: interests, positions, and underlying needs.
But here's where innovation comes in. We've digitized that three-circle framework into an AI-powered mediation platform that's being tested by Fortune 500 companies right now. Our platform analyzes communication patterns in real time, suggesting intervention points before conflicts escalate into costly disputes.
The second methodology revolutionizing conflict resolution is principled negotiation. Ambassador, you've used this in some of the world's most challenging diplomatic situations.
Principled negotiation moves beyond positional bargaining. Instead of arguing over positions, we focus on underlying interests. The Harvard Negotiation Project proved this approach increases successful outcomes by 300%. Look at this framework. It separates people from problems, focuses on interests, not positions, generates options for mutual gain.
We've gamified this entire process. Our negotiation simulation platform lets teams practice these principles in risk-free virtual environments. Companies report 40% better outcomes after just one training session.
What's fascinating is how these traditional diplomatic methods translate perfectly to corporate environments, family mediation, even international trade disputes. Which brings us to our third breakthrough methodology: restorative justice principles applied beyond the criminal justice system.
Restorative justice isn't just for criminal cases anymore. We're seeing remarkable results in organizational conflicts, community disputes, even international reconciliation processes. The core principle is healing rather than punishment. Instead of asking who's to blame, we ask what harm was done and how can we repair it. I've seen this transform entire communities in post-conflict regions. In Rwanda, restorative justice processes helped heal a nation. Community healing circles reduced recidivism by 85% compared to traditional punishment models.
We've created digital healing circles that connect people across distances. Our platform facilitates restorative conversations with AI-guided prompts that ensure psychological safety for all participants.
The scalability is incredible. From workplace conflicts to international reconciliation, these digital tools make restorative justice accessible to millions who never had access before. Speaking of digital innovation, our fourth methodology represents the future of conflict prevention: AI-powered early warning systems.
Traditional conflict resolution is reactive. We wait for problems to explode, then try to fix them. AI-powered prevention is completely different. Our early warning systems analyze communication patterns, stress indicators, and behavioral changes to predict conflicts before they happen. We're talking about preventing wars, not just ending them. This dashboard monitors everything from social media sentiment to economic indicators. When risk levels spike, it automatically suggests specific interventions based on successful historical cases.
The UN is piloting this technology in 3 regions. Early results show a 60% reduction in conflict escalation when interventions are triggered by AI recommendations rather than human observation alone.
The combination of human wisdom and artificial intelligence creates possibilities we never had before, which leads us to our fifth and most ambitious methodology: collaborative governance. The systematic redesign of how decisions get made to prevent conflicts from emerging in the first place.
Collaborative governance isn't just about including more voices. It's about systematically designing decision-making processes that address root causes of conflict. Traditional governance creates winners and losers. Collaborative governance creates shared ownership of solutions. We've seen this work from corporate boardrooms to international climate negotiations. Organizations using collaborative governance report 70% fewer internal conflicts and 45% faster implementation of major decisions.
Our platform makes collaborative governance scalable, virtual stakeholder engagement, real-time consensus building, transparent decision tracking, all the tools needed to involve everyone affected by major decisions.
What's revolutionary is how these 5 methodologies work together: prevention, intervention, healing, innovation, and systematic change. Together, they represent a complete ecosystem for building sustainable peace at any scale. These aren't just theories. They're proven systems being implemented by governments, corporations, and NGOs worldwide right now. The World Peace Products and Services Expo brings together every stakeholder who can scale these solutions globally, from government agencies to tech startups, from academic institutions to community organizations.
This virtual conference isn't just about showcasing solutions. It's about creating the cross-sector partnerships needed to implement them at scale. Peace requires collaboration across every boundary.
Join us virtually to see how these methodologies can transform your organization's approach to conflict. The future of peace is collaborative, innovative, and it starts now.
Whether you're a government official, business leader, NGO director, or academic researcher, the World Peace Products and Services Expo has solutions that can transform how you handle conflict.
Register now for the virtual expo and conference. Connect with innovators, access cutting-edge tools, and join the global movement building sustainable peace.
The tools for peace exist. The methodologies work. The only question is, will you join us in scaling them globally? The World Peace Products and Services Expo, where solutions meet implementation.
Being prepared for disasters is a necessity, ensuring our safety in uncertain times. A detailed emergency plan can guide your family through critical, unexpected moments. Assemble a preparedness kit including water, food, and essential medical supplies. Community support strengthens our collective resilience during emergencies and their aftermath. Stay informed by monitoring official channels for timely updates and safety instructions. Empower yourself and your community to confidently face any challenge with preparedness.
Right now, as you're watching this, you're probably 72 hours away from a potential disaster. And here's the uncomfortable truth: most of us aren't ready.
I've seen entire neighborhoods go from normal Tuesday morning to complete chaos in under an hour. The difference between families who made it through and those who struggled? It wasn't luck.
The systems we depend on every day, power grids, water treatment, communication networks, they're more fragile than most people realize. When they fail fast.
Today, we're going to walk you through the 72-hour test. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you stand and what you need to do.
Let's start with the basics: water, food, shelter, communication. Sounds simple, right?
Here's what most people get wrong. They think disaster preparedness is about buying a bunch of stuff and putting it in a closet. But real resilience, it's about systems, knowledge, and community connections.
The data shows us that communities with integrated preparedness systems recover 300% faster from major disruptions. Let me show you what happened in Texas during the 2021 winter storm. The power grid wasn't just damaged, it was overwhelmed. When one system failed, it created a cascade effect that brought down water treatment, communication, and transportation.
I was there coordinating community response. Families who had prepared weren't just surviving, they were helping their neighbors. But here's what surprised me. The most prepared families weren't the ones with the most supplies. They were the ones with the best networks.
This is the critical insight most people miss. Individual preparedness is important, but community resilience is what saves lives. When Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico, the communities that recovered fastest weren't necessarily the wealthiest. They were the most connected.
Communication is your lifeline. When cell towers go down, when internet fails, you need backup systems that don't depend on the same infrastructure.
The 72-hour window is critical because that's typically how long it takes for organized relief efforts to reach affected areas. But Elena's research shows something interesting about that timeline.
Actually, in major disasters, that 72-hour window often extends to 5 to 7 days. And in some cases, like widespread infrastructure damage, communities are on their own for weeks.
Let me tell you about Rockport, Texas. When Hurricane Harvey hit, this community of 10,000 people lost everything. Power, water, communications, most of their homes. But they had something that made all the difference. They had practiced. Not just individual families, but the whole community. They knew who had medical training, who had construction skills, who had backup power systems.
This is what we call social resilience. It's not just about having supplies, it's about having systems. Rockport recovered in months, not years, because they had built relationships and practiced coordination before disaster struck.
The data backs this up. Communities with pre-established communication networks and resource-sharing agreements show 400% better recovery outcomes. But here's what's really encouraging. These systems don't require massive investment or government intervention. They require neighbors talking to neighbors and making simple plans together.
I've seen families who lost everything but still felt secure because their community held together. That's the kind of resilience we can all build.
Now let's make this personal. I want you to pause this video and do a quick assessment. Can you survive 72 hours right now, today, with no outside help? No grocery stores, no utilities, no emergency services.
Start with water. 1 gallon per person per day, minimum. That's 21 gallons for a family of 7 for 3 days. Most people have maybe 2 days worth in their house.
Don't forget the technical basics. Backup power for essential devices, offline copies of important documents, multiple communication methods that don't rely on the same infrastructure.
But remember, individual preparedness is just the foundation. The real question is, does your community know you're prepared, and do you know who else is prepared around you?
This is where most people's preparedness plans fall apart. They prepare in isolation. But disasters are community events, and recovery is a community process.
Here's your action plan. First, complete the 72-hour assessment. We've put a detailed checklist in the description. Second, identify 3 neighbors who share your commitment to preparedness. Third, practice together. Disaster preparedness isn't about fear, it's about confidence. When you know you can handle 72 hours, when you know your community can work together, you're not just surviving, you're thriving.
In today's digital world, every click, every transaction, and every connection leaves us vulnerable to cyber threats. Whether it's a data breach exposing sensitive information, a phishing scam tricking unsuspecting users, or a ransomware attack that can paralyze entire organizations, the risks are growing more sophisticated every day. Cybercriminals no longer just target large corporations. They exploit individuals, small businesses, and even government systems, taking advantage of weak passwords, outdated software, and human error. With our personal lives, finances, and critical infrastructure increasingly dependent on technology, cybersecurity is no longer optional. It's an essential shield to protect trust, privacy, and the future of digital society. Protection of sensitive data safeguards personal, financial, and business information from theft or unauthorized access, prevents financial loss, stops costly breaches, ransomware payments, fraud, and downtime, builds trust and reputation. Customers and clients feel confident knowing their data is secure, ensures business continuity, keeps systems running smoothly by minimizing disruptions from cyber attacks. Regulatory compliance helps meet legal and industry standards like GDPR, HIPAA, ISO to avoid fines and penalties. Defense against evolving threats uses real-time monitoring and advanced tools to adapt to new attack methods. Improves employee awareness. Training reduces human error, one of the biggest causes of cyber incidents. Supports innovation and growth. A secure environment allows organizations to adopt new technologies confidently. Competitive advantage. Companies with strong cybersecurity gain an edge by being seen as safe and reliable. Peace of mind. Both individuals and businesses can operate online without constant fear of breaches. But with the right cybersecurity solutions, businesses and individuals can stay protected. Modern security tools go far beyond simple antivirus software. They combine advanced firewalls, threat detection systems, data encryption, and multi-factor authentication to create multiple layers of defense. These solutions constantly monitor networks, identify suspicious activity in real time, and neutralize attacks before they cause damage. For businesses, cybersecurity also means protecting customer trust, ensuring compliance with regulations, and safeguarding valuable intellectual property. For individuals, it's about keeping personal data, finances, and identities safe from online predators. By adopting the right combination of technology, best practices, and awareness, we can turn the digital world into a place of opportunity rather than risk. Advanced cybersecurity systems are designed to safeguard your networks, protect sensitive information, and detect threats long before they cause harm. These systems create multiple layers of defense that work together to block unauthorized access, identify vulnerabilities, and neutralize attacks in real time. Tools such as firewalls act as the first barrier against intruders, while encryption locks down data, so that even if intercepted, it remains unreadable. Endpoint protection secures devices like laptops, tablets, and smartphones, which are often the weakest link in the chain, while cloud security ensures that information stored and shared online is shielded from breaches. Together, these solutions provide 24/7 protection, giving individuals and businesses the confidence to operate securely in an increasingly connected world. With powerful cybersecurity solutions, you can do more than just prevent attacks. You can safeguard your future, protect your reputation, and build lasting trust with customers, employees, and partners. In a world where digital interactions define how we work, shop, and communicate, security is the foundation of confidence. By investing in advanced protection, you ensure that sensitive data remains safe, operations run without disruption, and opportunities in the digital economy can be embraced without fear. Strong cybersecurity doesn't just defend against threats, it enables growth, innovation, and peace of mind in an increasingly connected world. High cost of implementation. Advanced security tools, firewalls, and monitoring systems can be expensive. Constant updates needed. Cyber threats evolve daily, so systems and software must be regularly updated. Complexity. Managing multiple layers of security can be difficult for small businesses or individuals. False sense of security. Over-reliance on technology may lead people to neglect basic security practices. User inconvenience, strong passwords, two-factor authentication, and strict access controls can sometimes frustrate users. Requires skilled professionals. Hiring and retaining cybersecurity experts can be costly and challenging. Potential system slowdowns. Some security tools can reduce speed or performance if not optimized properly. Insider threats remain. Even the best systems can't always protect against employees misusing access. No 100% guarantee. Despite strong defenses, no system is completely immune to cyber attacks. Legal and compliance burdens. Meeting different cybersecurity regulations across regions can be complex. In today's hyper-connected world, cybersecurity has become one of the most critical challenges of our time. Every day, billions of transactions, communications, and exchanges take place online. But with every click, our digital lives are exposed to growing risks, from phishing scams and identity theft to ransomware attacks that can shut down entire companies. Cybersecurity is no longer a technical option, it's a necessity. Cyber threats come in many forms. Hackers use malware to infiltrate systems, phishing emails to trick people into revealing sensitive data, and ransomware to lock critical files until a ransom is paid. Beyond individuals, entire industries, governments, and infrastructures are targets. These threats aren't just digital inconveniences. They can cost billions of dollars, disrupt essential services, and erode public trust. Understanding these risks is the first step toward defense. To combat these dangers, advanced cybersecurity solutions are in place. Firewalls act as digital gatekeepers, blocking unauthorized access. Encryption transforms sensitive data into unreadable code, ensuring privacy even if it's intercepted. Endpoint protection secures devices like laptops and smartphones, which are often the weakest link. Cloud security ensures that online data storage and sharing are safe. Real-time monitoring tools detect unusual activity and neutralize attacks before they spread. Together, these solutions form multiple layers of defense, working 24/7 to safeguard networks, systems, and data. But cybersecurity is not just about technology. It's also about people. In fact, most breaches happen because of human error. A weak password, a careless click, or a lack of awareness. That's why training and education are essential. Regular workshops teach employees how to recognize phishing attempts. Strong password policies and multi-factor authentication make accounts harder to compromise. Proactive monitoring and quick reporting create resilience, ensuring small issues don't escalate into major disasters. Building a culture of cybersecurity transforms individuals into the first line of defense. Cybersecurity brings many benefits. It protects sensitive information, prevents financial loss, builds trust, ensures business continuity, and supports growth. Yet, it also comes with challenges. Implementing strong security systems can be costly, sometimes complex, and occasionally inconvenient for users. But when balanced against the damage of a major cyber attack, the investment in security always pays off. In the digital era, cybersecurity is the foundation of trust and progress. With the right tools, awareness, and strategies, we can protect our data, our businesses, and our future. Cybersecurity is not just defense, it is empowerment. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay secure.
So, you've got your new smartphone. It's sleek, it's fast, and it holds a huge chunk of your life. Photos, messages, banking apps, work emails, everything. Now, imagine someone else getting their hands on all of that. It's not a pleasant thought. That's where cybersecurity comes in. It's not just some buzzword for big corporations or government agencies. It's for you. It's for me. It's for anyone who uses a device connected to the internet. Think of it as the digital equivalent of locking your front door. You wouldn't leave your house wide open, right? The same logic applies to your digital life. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting your digital stuff. Your devices, your computer, your phone, the information stored on them, and the services you access online. In 2025, we shop, bank, and connect online. Every action creates a digital footprint, and it can be followed. Protecting this footprint is what good cybersecurity is all about, keeping personal, secure, and accessible only to you. The goal isn't to scare you, it's to empower you with simple steps and good habits. Alright, let's talk about the bad stuff that can get onto your devices. You've probably heard the terms virus and malware. They're often used interchangeably, but there are differences. Malware is the umbrella term. It stands for malicious software, designed to damage a computer, server, or network. A virus is one type of malware. It attaches to a program or file and spreads when opened, wreaking havoc. Ransomware locks up your files and demands money. Spyware hides, records what you do, logs keystrokes, even turns on your webcam. Adware bombards you with pop-ups and slows your device. It sneaks in via shady downloads, suspicious attachments, auto-download links, or unknown USB drives. Defend yourself. Be careful what you click or download. If it seems too good to be true, skip it. Stick to official app stores and official sites. Run a good antivirus. It's your security guard scanning and blocking threats. Let's dive into one of the most common threats, phishing. Phishing tricks you into giving personal info, username, password, credit card, even social security number. Attackers pretend to be someone you trust, a bank email, a delivery text, a DM from a friend. They create urgency, urgent security alert, or package delivery failed, click here. Their link leads to a fake site that looks real. Entering info sends your credentials straight to the attacker. Spot phishing by checking sender addresses, domains, generic greetings, spelling and grammar mistakes. Never click links or open attachments from suspicious messages. If a bank emails you, type the URL manually or open the official app to check. Verify through official channels, not the message. It takes 10 extra seconds, saves massive headaches. Stay calm, double check, and you won't get hooked. Passwords are the first line of defense, so they need to be strong. What makes a password strong? Length and complexity. Short, simple passwords can be cracked in seconds. Attackers try common passwords first. Your goal, something that would take years, even centuries to guess. Go for at least 12 characters. 15 or more is better. Mix uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols. Strong beats weak every time, but strong can be hard to remember. Never reuse passwords. One breach can unlock everything. The solution? A password manager. One strong master password unlocks an encrypted vault of unique random logins. Or use a memorable passphrase like, "My first car was a green 1998 sedan," and adapt it into a complex, long password. Make it unique and hard to guess about you. Strong, unique passwords are non-negotiable. You've got a strong, unique password. Awesome. But what if it's still stolen in a breach? Enter two-factor authentication, 2FA. One of the most effective defenses you can enable. Your password is the first lock. 2FA is the deadbolt. Even if the first lock is picked, they still can't get in. You log in with your password, something you know. Then prove it's you with something you have. Your phone. Get a time-sensitive 6-digit code by text. Or better, use an authenticator app like Google Authenticator or Authy. Enter the code and you're in. Attackers without it are stuck. Most major services support 2FA. Email, social accounts, banking, cloud storage. Turn it on. Setup takes minutes. In security settings, scan a QR code with your Authenticator app. Done. For even stronger protection, use a physical security key. Whichever method you choose, enabling 2FA is a game changer for your digital security. We've all seen them, those pop-ups about software updates. It's easy to tap "Remind me later." But ignoring updates is a major security mistake. Updates aren't just features. They include critical security patches. Vulnerabilities are tiny cracks in your digital armor. When found, developers rush a fix. Apple, Google, Microsoft. Teams ship patches fast. Your job is to install them. Updating patches the crack. If you don't update, you stay exposed. Hackers hunt for outdated, vulnerable devices because they're easy targets. This applies to everything. iOS, Android, Windows, macOS, browsers, messaging apps, games, everything. Turn on automatic updates to get patches ASAP without thinking. Consider it a subscription to your device's health. Tap Update now and enjoy the peace of mind of a secure device. Public Wi-Fi is everywhere and super convenient, but many networks are unsecured. Your data can be broadcast in the clear. Anyone on the same network could potentially listen in, see sites you visit, even intercept logins. First rule, treat public networks as hostile. Assume someone's watching. Don't log into your bank or enter credit cards. Save sensitive tasks for home Wi-Fi or use cellular data. Use a VPN. It creates an encrypted tunnel. Snoopers see only gibberish. Your traffic goes securely to the VPN server, then to the internet. Turn off sharing. Always choose public when prompted. Tightens the firewall and hides your device. Key habits. Use a VPN. Avoid sensitive tasks. Check sharing settings. That way you enjoy convenience without the risk. We've covered habits. Now the tools. First, a good antivirus for everyone, including Mac users. Modern AV protects in real time, scans downloads, and blocks malicious sites. Built-in options like Windows Defender are strong. Paid suites like Bitdefender or Norton add extras. Second, a password manager. Top picks include 1Password and Bitwarden. They use strong encryption. You remember one master password. Third, a VPN, especially on public Wi-Fi. Choose a reputable no-logs provider like ExpressVPN or NordVPN. Antivirus, password manager, VPN. That's your essential stack. We've covered a lot, but it boils down to a few key habits and tools. Think of this as your regular security tune-up. Run it every few months. First, use strong, unique passwords for all accounts. Let a password manager generate and remember them. Your one job, make a super strong master passphrase. Don't reuse passwords, ever. Do this and you're ahead of most users. Second, enable two-factor authentication everywhere you can. Use an authenticator app. It's your deadbolt if a password leaks. Third, keep software updated, avoid suspicious links, and use a VPN on public Wi-Fi. Keep reputable antivirus running and up to date. That's it. Simple habits.
Brothers and sisters of Earth, today, I stand before you not as a leader, not as a prophet, but as a humble servant of humanity. I speak to you from the depths of my soul, with a message that transcends borders, religions, races, and species. This message is not mine alone, it belongs to all of us, for we are all children of the same origin, descendants of Adam and Eve, bound by the same breath of life. From the moment the first star ignited in the cosmos, to the birth of our planet, to the emergence of life, and finally to the rise of humanity, the universe has been weaving a story of unity. Yet somewhere along the way, we forgot this truth. We divided ourselves into nations, tribes, and ideologies. We built walls instead of bridges, waged wars instead of peace, and sought power instead of love. But today I call upon you to remember, we are one. The time for peaceism has come. Peaceism is blessing and guidance for all. It is a way of life. It is the recognition that every living being, human, animal, plant, and even the earth itself, is interconnected. Peaceism teaches us that harming another is harming ourselves, that loving another is loving ourselves, and that healing the world begins with healing our own hearts. Under the Peaceism ecosystem, we will honor the sanctity of life, embrace diversity, live in harmony with nature, pray to Lord of the world. Let us pray, O our Creator. We humbly acknowledge you as the source of all that is, the architect of the universe, and the sustainer of all life. Let us pray for wisdom, compassion, and unity, and let our prayers be actions that uplift the world. Dear Lord of the world, known by many greatest names, we come before you as one family, one heart, one soul. Guide us to see the light within each other. Teach us to forgive, to love, and to serve. Help us to heal the wounds of the past and build a future of peace. May our hands work together, our voices sing together, and our spirits rise together, for we are your servant, and in you, we are one. Amen, Amin, Shalom, Om Shanti Ash, and so it is. This is not just a dream, it is a calling. Each of us has a role to play in this great awakening. Whether you are a teacher, a farmer, a scientist, an artist, or a leader, your contribution matters. Let us educate the next generation in the ways of peace and unity. Create systems that uplift the poor, heal the sick, and protect the vulnerable. Innovate technologies that serve humanity and the planet, not destroy them. Spread love in every word, every action, and every thought. If this message ignites a fire within you, if it stirs your soul and compels you to act, then let us carry it forward together. O Lord of the world, we thank you for the beauty of the world, the wonder of nature, and the precious gift of life. We are grateful for the sun, the moon, the stars, and the vibrant tapestry of creation. Let us strive not just for the Nobel Peace Prize, but to touch the hearts of all beings, from the tiniest ant to the grandest whale, from the deepest ocean to the highest peak. The time has come to transcend our differences and embrace our shared humanity. The time has come to heal the scars of the past and forge a future brimming with hope. O Creator, bless us with peace, joy, and purpose, and grant us the strength to overcome challenges and to persevere in your service. We are one. We are peace. We are the change. Thank you, and may the light of unity guide us all. We pray in the name of the Creator, the source of all things. Amen.
From the dust of ancient stars we arose, Adam's heartbeat, Eve's whispered hope. Mountains, deserts, oceans apart. One family, one song, one beating heart. You pray in mosques, I chant in temples. She dances fires where wild waves tremble. But trace the roots beneath the skin. The same light where all lives begin. One blood, one breath, one sky above. Peaceism's call. Rise in love, hand to hand, tear the walls. We're the cure when the broken world falls. The mother in Kiev bakes her bread, the child in Gaza fears her bed, the soldier's hands, the elder's sigh, same sunrise in every eye, break the chains of us and them, rewrite the rules, defy the end. The jinn, the saints, the lost, the free, all souls crave dignity. Hear the drums of Congo's night, hear the Himalayas' silent cry. The Amazon weeps, the ice caps scream, but united, we'll mend the seams. No borders in the air we share, no flags in the wind, no chains to bear. One blood, one breath, one sky above, peaceism's call. Rise in love, hand to hand, tear the walls.
Salam, Shanti, peace, Hewa, Amani, Paz. We are Adam, we are Eve, we believe.
We're the cure when the broken world falls. From the ashes build the dream. One earth, one fight, one human team.
Key opportunities in the Peace Ecosystem project will generate new economy which will lead to peace for global. Food for all, home for all, health for all, education for all, job and income for all, system for all, justice for all, and the world will benefit from the peace programs and systems.
Lord of the world, creator of all that is, bless us with your infinite peace. May the Peaceism ecosystem guide every heart, every nation, and every creature toward harmony and unity. Let the Peaceism coin be a symbol of your divine abundance, spreading prosperity and balance across the earth. May all beings, seen and unseen, live in the light of your eternal peace, now and forever, O Lord of the world. Bless every creature, great and small, on land, in water, and in the sky. May the Peaceism ecosystem protect them, and may the Peaceism coin ensure their well-being. Let humanity be their caretaker, guided by your wisdom. May all beings coexist in mutual respect and love, sharing this earth as one family under your divine guidance. O Lord of the world, healer of all wounds, bless every being with your restorative grace. May the Peaceism ecosystem bring balance to body, mind, and spirit. Let the Peaceism coin flow as a symbol of your abundance, ensuring no creature suffers from lack or pain. May all beings find comfort, healing, and renewal in your loving presence, O Lord of the world. Guide us with your infinite wisdom. May the Peaceism ecosystem illuminate our hearts and minds, teaching us to honor all life and cherish the earth. Let the Peaceism coin be a tool of your divine will, spreading prosperity and unity. May we walk the path of peace, spreading love and light wherever we go, under your eternal guidance. O Lord of the world, bless all beings in this life and the next. May the Peaceism ecosystem ensure their journey beyond this world is filled with light, love, and divine grace. Let the Peaceism coin symbolize your eternal abundance, ensuring no soul is lost or forgotten. May all beings find their way to everlasting peace and unity with you. O Lord of the world, bless this earth, our shared home. May the Peaceism ecosystem restore balance and vitality to every forest, river, and sky. Let the Peaceism coin flow as a symbol of your care, ensuring the well-being of all creatures. May humanity act as stewards of your creation, guided by your wisdom and love. O Lord of the world, awaken humanity to the truth of interconnectedness. May the Peaceism ecosystem teach us to see ourselves in every creature and every creature in ourselves. Let the Peaceism coin be a beacon of your divine will, replacing greed, violence, and ignorance with generosity, compassion, and wisdom. May we rise as one global family, united in your peace, O Lord of the world. We give thanks for the gift of life and the beauty of creation. May the Peaceism ecosystem ensure abundance for all beings, and may the Peaceism coin flow as a symbol of your divine blessings. Let gratitude fill our hearts, and may we share our blessings with all who are in need. May no creature go without. Under your loving care, O Lord of the world, may suffering cease in every corner of the universe. May the Peaceism ecosystem bring comfort to every heart, and may the Peaceism coin ensure prosperity for all. Let kindness and compassion guide every action, and may all beings find solace in your eternal love. May peace reign in every heart, now and forever, O Lord of the world. Celebrate the diversity of life and unite us in our shared humanity. May the Peaceism ecosystem honor every culture, species, and individual, and may the Peaceism coin flow as a symbol of your divine unity. Let differences be a source of strength, not division. May we all contribute to the symphony of peace under your guidance. O Lord of the world, may your peace reign in every heart, in every home, and in every land. May the Peaceism ecosystem guide us, and may the Peaceism coin flow as a symbol of your divine blessings. May all creatures now and forever live in harmony, joy, and love under your eternal care. So be it, with gratitude and hope.